Really sorry, internet கொஞ்சம் இஷ்யூவாக இருந்தது. ஸோ 9 o'clock இன்னைக்கு மதர் நம்மளை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண வச்சுருக்காங்க. We'll start our global meditation. Due to internet issue, we are unable to start at the set timing of 8 o'clock. We are starting at 9 today. We start with Om chant 3 times. Om. Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Arvindaya. Om Anandamayi, Om Chaitanyamayi, Om Satyamayi, Om Paramayi. O Lord, with full faith, love and surrender, we are ready for thy victory. Om, peace, peace, peace. The Mother on Thoughts and Aphorism. This is a miracle that men can love God, yet fail to love humanity. With whom are they in love then? Is it possible to reach the divine through philanthropy? It depends on what you mean by philanthropy. Normally, we call philanthropists those who do charitable works. Here, Sri Aurobindo does not use the word philanthropy, for as it is usually understood, philanthropy is a social and conventional attitude, a kind of magnified egoism which is not love but a condescending pity which assumes a patronizing air. In this aphorism, Sri Aurobindo refers to those who follow the ascetic path in solitary search of a solitary God, by trying to cut themselves off completely from the world and men. But for Sri Aurobindo, men form part of the divine. And if you truly love the divine, how can you not love men, since they are an aspect of himself? 18th January 1961. I kindly request each one of you to concentrate the mother in the picture as one form of meditation. We can concentrate for 3 to 4 minutes and then we resume our dhyan. You can look at the picture and concentrate. Flowers and the significance. Radiating peace in the cells. Certainly, peace, purity, and silence can be felt in all material things, for the divine self is there in all. Sri Aurobindo. In Sri Aurobindo's yoga, the transformation of the body is indispensable so far as it can be done, because the aim of this yoga is not an escape from the physical consciousness, but a divinization of that consciousness, the mother. So, this flower represents the quality of radiating peace in the cells. Savitri by Sri Aurobindo, Book 7, the Book of Yoga, page 530. In the navel lotus broad imperial range, its proud ambitions and its master lusts were tamed into instruments of a great calm sway, to do a work of God on earthly soil. In the narrow nether center's petty parts, its childish game of daily daft desires was changed into a sweet and boisterous play, a romp of little gods with life in time. In the deep place where once the serpent slept, there came a grip on matter's giant powers, for large utilities in life's little space. A firm ground was made for heaven's descending might. Behind all reigned her sovereign deathless soul, casting aside its veil of ignorance, allied to gods and cosmic beings and powers. It built the harmony of its human state, surrendered into the great World Mother's hands. Only she obeyed her soul's supreme behest, in the enigma of the inconscious world. A secret soul behind supporting all is master and witness of our ignorant life, admits the person's look and nature's role. But once the hidden doors are flung apart, then the veiled kings step out in nature's front. A light comes down into the ignorance, its heavy, painful knot loosens its grasp. The mind becomes a mastered instrument, and life a hue and figure of the soul. All happily grows towards knowledge and towards bliss. A divine poison then takes nature's place and pushes the movements of our body and mind, possessor of our passionate hopes and dreams, the beloved despot of our thoughts and acts. She streams into us with her unbound force, into mortal limbs the immortal's rapture and power, an inner law of beauty shapes our lives. Our words became the natural speech of truth. Each thought is a ripple on a sea of light. Then sin and virtue leave the cosmic lists. They struggle no more in our delivered hearts. Our acts chime with God's simple, natural good, or serve the rule of a supernal right. All moods unlovely, evil, and untrue forsake their stations in fierce disarray and hide their shame in the subconscious dusk. Then lifts the mind a cry of victory. O soul, my soul, we have created heaven. Within we have found the kingdom here of God, His fortress built in a loud, ignorant world. Our life is entrenched between two rivers of light. We have turned space into a gulf of peace and made the body a capital of bliss. What more, if more must still be done? In the slow process of the evolving spirit, in the brief state between a death and birth, a first perfection stage is reached at last. Out of the wood and stone of our nature's stuff, a temple is shaped where the high gods could live. Even if the struggling world is left outside, one man's perfection still can save the world. There is a new proximity to the skies, a first betrothal of the earth to heaven, a deep concordance between truth and life, a camp of God is pitched in human time. We pray to the Spirit of Aurobindo and our Divine Mother. Thank you, Mother, for making us this wonderful meditation in spite of some issues. But we feel your grace and protection guiding us in spite of all shortcomings. Let us carry whoever be the part of this collective concentration. Let us be blessed with protection, grace, and joy. Thank you, Mother. With gratitude, we chant Om 3 times. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, my dear other selves. Thank you for your participation. Good night.